Good day, YouTube. My name is JC, the recording guy, and today I am going to teach you how to record studio level vocals at home that sounds like they were recorded in an expensive studio. Here we go. The vocals are the most important part of the mix. Without good recording, you can't produce good vocals. Do you know when the quality of the vocals is decided? It is in the recording stage. And so I bring you recording studio level vocals at home without even breaking the bank and still produce a good output. There are several stages of recording good vocals, but the process can be split into three basic but vital sections. Number one, preparation. Number two, recording technique. And number three, performance. Without good preparation, the recording won't sound good. Without good recording technique, you can make a perfect room sound bad. And without good performance, you're just wasting your time. Skip any of these vital ingredients and you are doomed to fail. Number one, preparation is the key. So you have to choose the right room. Not just the right room, but the best room. And how do you do that? Choose a room with lots of soft materials or soft furnishings around. Avoid rooms with lots of hard surfaces or windows. When recording vocals, you want the room to be as dead as possible. This is for a variety of reasons. Number one, reverb is not particularly desirable on vocals, neither a room resonance or reflection. Next, the reverb pulls the vocals back in the mix, making them harder to hear. You want the vocals to be in your face and in front of the mix. Next, tuning or pitch correction is hard to achieve when there's reverb in the vocals. Check out my other video on how to tune your vocals. I'll put a link up here. After choosing the right room, you need to position the mic in the room. There are two rules that you need to take in account. Do not position the mic at the center of the room because it builds up a lot of standing waves and it would be hard for you to mix it afterwards. Number two, position the microphone as far away from the walls or any reflective surfaces as possible. So with that said, position the mic just off center, but not near the walls. If needed, you can also treat the acoustics of the room. When treating for room acoustics, you don't need to spend a fortune to improve the acoustics of the room. All you need to do is to use whatever possible material there is. You can use mattresses, some even uses heavy curtains. Some also would put a temporary vocal booth, but some would consider buying vocal screens to control the reverberation of the room. It can be like this or like this, but why spend when you can use this? Closet with hanging clothes can also do the trick. After choosing the room, knowing where to put the microphone in the room, of course, next up, you need to have a microphone. And this kind of microphone is a large diaphragm condenser microphone. This particular microphone is an audio-technica 80-20-50, which has multiple patterns. It has the cardioid, omnidirectional, and the figure 8 polar patterns, which is also useful for different kinds of application. But if you're only recording for vocals, it's best to use just the cardioid polar pattern. So after you have prepared everything, the second part of recording studio level vocals is recording technique. Before you start recording vocals, make sure the vocalist is comfortable and happy with the monitor and the mix. Use a closed back headphones for his monitoring system. Get some water, a music stand, and a stool if appropriate. Make sure there's a good and nice ambiance in the room before you record. You need the vocalist to be as comfortable as possible, because if they don't, they won't give you a good performance. You also need to place the mic at the proper distance from the singer. For the cardioid setting of the microphone, you need to have it at least 10 inches away from the microphone. That's what some old school engineers would say. Know this, microphone choice and the mic positioning is 80% of your vocal sound. So you would want to position the mic just enough so that the voice can be captured by the mic and it wouldn't be so near, it wouldn't be so far, because if it's too far, like about 12 inches or more, it's going to sound open and airy. And if it's more closer, like about 4 inches, it's going to be more close, it's going to be warm, it's going to be intimate. It's going to sound like somebody's whispering at your ear. Hi, my name is Bond, James Bond. And finally, we have come to the third part of this section, getting a good performance. When recording vocals, it's your job to make the singer more comfortable where he is or where she is. And not just being comfortable, but you also need to encourage them and make sure that they're delivering their best performance, or else it's going to be a crappy vocals. Never criticize them during vocal sessions. Rather, compliment them at regular intervals to increase their confidence. You can also take some break every time in the vocal session. Say about 5 minutes per 30 minutes. I think that's enough for each singer. You may also set a reminder or set an alarm so that you can be reminded as well. If the vocalist delivers pretty much a few bad notes, a few bad performances, I think it's time to take a break. And usually after the break, they would tend to be perfect in that situation. The best takes usually comes after the break. So take as many breaks as you can. So that's it for this session. If you like this video, don't forget to click that thumbs up. And if there's anything you want me to cover in the future videos, feel free to write it down in the comments. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click that red subscribe button down below and the bell and be notified whenever I upload a new video. Once again, my name is JC, your recording guy. Peace out.